Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Randall. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Puts the move on. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Irving for 3. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
Oh, Aaron Neesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
Porzingis misses. And so Randall will bring it up for Seattle. Randall draws the double. Can't get it to fall. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And Irving gets it to go.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
There's Neesmith with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Neesmith's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, BA. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Irving. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Left side Kuminga. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Brian?
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Irving. Shot blocked.
Oh, what a big-time block right there. How about the timing by Josh Hart?
Outside Neesmith. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Irving for 3. On the wing, Irving. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense. Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by Seattle. with the teardrop. And the layup is good. Irving's got his third basket on the night right there.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Embiid can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Embiid. Crafty move. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Here's Porzingis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Virginia Beach, up 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Virginia Beach?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Back to Irving. Porzingis sets a screen. Irving, no good. Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Embiid. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Doris, we've said it before, Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Randall with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Ellis. Outside Nesmith. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Seattle trails by 12. Pass to Nesmith. Down low. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Irving. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got 8.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Nesmith's shot is off.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Left side, Nesmith. And they're running. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Scoring-wise, Kuminga is rolling. And with his athleticism, it's hard to match up with him when he's hot.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Seattle making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Burks. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Here's Collins. There's the triple. No luck on that one. Here's Randall. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Here we go. Collins with it. Hard covering. The rebound by Embiid. Seattle trails by 14. And Burks gets it to go. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Embiid inside. Inside! Embiid gets the advantage.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Seattle on offense. Down by 12. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Hart. Back to Randall. Burks for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
There's 47 seconds left in the second. Here's Irving. Oh, a special move before that shot. Irving's got 12 points in the game. Embiid at full speed. Can't hit from in close. Virginia Beach leading by 11. Here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall deciding where to go with it. To the middle. 2 on the clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Virginia Beach liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Seattle trails by 15. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Seattle making a switch here. Seattle move the ball around. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A player who can hit from range and make it look effortless. Kyrie is that guy.
Randall left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Peyton Watson. Seattle's shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops them first.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous. So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And they doubled up Irving. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Randall, right side. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Seattle's shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here is Irving. Back to Kuminga. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple. Seattle trails by 17. Randall with the drive. Misses from close range. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Right side, Porzingis. Shoots over Nesmith. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Seattle trails by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Burks. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Inside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Burks. And stolen by Irving. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you, B.A.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Burks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
Robinson can't hit.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Seattle trails by 21. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim. Boy, Mitchell Robinson to me a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy and he can be a force.
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag!
Burks for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Burks has gotten his third basket of the night. Porzingis.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Virginia Beach?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
And he nails the third. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside Burks. Screen by Robinson. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Burks for three. Burks has got 12.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight, this guy is ready to fire.
Irving looking it over. He takes it in. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Timeout, timeout.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Virginia Beach, piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got 38. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Seattle on offense. Now Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Irving on the take. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Irving's got 24.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For three, Caldwell Pope. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Nesmith. In transition, here they come. Irving for three. On target from range. Irving's got 13 in the second half. The jump hook. And Porzingis with the block. And they recover it. Oh, they pick off the pass. Watson. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Irving has got the ball here for Virginia Beach. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Nesmith to the inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
The drive by Randall. And it's Randle with the jam.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Randle outside. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. They set the pick. The drive by Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Ellis. And that one's good. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The three. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 18 points now here in the second half. Nesmith on the wing. Now here's Embiid. Good, and that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Clock at 6. Irving up top. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Randle, right side. Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Just 4 to shoot. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Sonics ball.
Going inside. A clear look for Embiid. They get it again. And so it's Virginia Beach with the W. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up.